In this video, I'm going to show you how to triple your email signups and secure phone numbers with these 5 pop-up hacks. So my name is Milan and we run an email marketing agency. So these are things we've learned from helping with our clients. And this is super important tips because more numbers you collect and more emails you collect means 1, you have more people to email, 2, you have more people to SMS, and 3, a big part of email and SMS is adding additional touches. Because when someone decides to purchase from you, they need 7 touches before they come to that decision. And with email and SMS, that can account for 5 touches in a very short period of time. And it's one of the most cost-effective ways of getting those touches in. So if someone comes into your funnel, let's say, they find your organic content or they find your ads, that's a few touches. And either you can rely on the TikTok algorithm or the social media algorithm to show more content to them, or you can pay for those ads. You can pay for ads to retarget them, or better yet, with more emails and more numbers, you can get those touches in for pretty much free, almost. So that's why this is important, and we're going to run through that today. So watch to the end because they're all super important things. Now, first tip for you is having irregular shaped pop-ups. Most pop-ups for brands that we see, they're rectangular. It's 99% of pop-ups we see. You go to any website, it's going to be a square. So I'm going to show you 2 examples. This is an example, and this is the same in an irregular size shape or irregular shape. What looks different? I'm not saying either of these are good, but I'm asking which one looks different to what you normally see. And the answer is probably this one, right? Because it stands out. It's got this weird, it's a man sitting on top of the pop-up. It's different. They both have the same offer. However, one is just different. And more eyes on your pop-up means more people are going to read the incentive, which is, more people that are actually going to sign up. So that's why you should test different kinds of pop-ups like this. You can make this in Figma, you can make it in your design tool, and it's just about setting a PNG image that kind of covers this rectangle here, and then having your text underneath to kind of match that. So that's how you do it. That's tip 1. Tip 2, optimizing the incentive. The offer and incentive is the most important part of your pop-up. So there's a few ways you can do it. 3 incentives that you can test. One is, yes, everyone has the discount offer, but optimizing it. So every brand does it because it works, but if you test variations, for example, let's say you have a $200 average order value. Test $10 off versus 10% off versus $20 off. They're both the same value to you, right? If you're giving 10% off an average order value of $200, you're losing $20. But $20 sounds more than 10%. So more people are likely to, just test it. One might do significantly better. And also test values. We've had situations where sometimes we test $10 off versus $9 off, and $9 off does better, which is pretty weird. But just the important thing is always be testing your offer. This is probably one of the highest leverage things in terms of getting a better pop-up and getting more emails. Here's a idea that works really well with our clients, but sometimes we give a gift with purchase as an incentive, and we find that the retail value of the gift we give is higher than 10% off or $15 off or anything like that. But the cost to produce it is less than 10% off average order value. So let's say, $200 average order value, we're giving 10% off. We could give a gift that's actually priced at $30 or $40, but it only costs us $5 to make. So that works really well with margins, and it's also a more compelling offer for people to sign up to your list. So that's something that we recommend as well. And if you have excess stock of a particular item, you can use this to get rid of that stock, which is also very helpful. And another thing you can do is a free info guide. However, this isn't as compelling, and it has to be a high quality thing because yes, it's free for people to download. However, if it's not a high quality download, they don't get useful information out of it, people are going to actively hate you because they've gone out of their way to sign up, go into their email and read this guide and download it. And if they don't find it valuable, that's going to hurt your brand. But it's your best for margins because it's essentially free. You make it once, you can send it out forever. So that's the angles that you can tie. 3, have multiple slides of your pop-ups. So first slide, I've seen pop-ups, let's say, where it comes up immediately and has 5 boxes to fill in. You fill up first name, email, phone number, birthday, what type of products you like. That's a lot of information to ask from someone who has no idea who you are, let's say. So how we recommend doing this, because that's all useful information. You want to set a birthday float, so you can send them an email on their birthday. The number's great. However, deliver that in bite size or collect it in bites, right? So the first slide is just the email, no first name, nothing. Second slide, when they press next or when they press submit, another slide should come up. Excuse me. Second slide, ask for the first name, ask for the birthday, what type of products they're into. When they press okay, awesome, go to the third slide, and that could ask for the phone number. If they get it, if you can get the phone number, great. If not, you've still gotten all of these. So split it out, and that's going to help you significantly. Now, there's another way, and that's for the phone number. It's the most important thing. So you can also set up the customer journey so that they get a completely separate pop-up for people that you don't have the phone number of. So for example, have the first pop-up with the multiple slides. They complete it. And then when they click on your welcome series and come back, you can have a specific pop-up just of people who are already cookied, have already given you their email. However, they haven't given you their phone number. And that's a really good way of collecting SMSs, because you can give them an additional offer. Let's say you offer $10 off, right? You can offer an additional $5 for their email and for their phone number, sorry. And phone numbers are super valuable. It's always worthwhile going out of your way to try to collect them, because SMS converts way more than emails. So you can give more money, you can give a different offer, like a gift with purchase, and you can play with this. Either if it doesn't work for your margins, you can have it so you can only use one or the other. Don't recommend tricking your audience, but that's one thing you could do. Or you can have them stack. And like I said before, the SMS is worthwhile. So that's something you could do. And now the 5th thing is optimizing for mobile and having a separate pop-up for mobile users. This is important, and I wanted to include this because a lot of brands don't do this. 60% of your traffic is going to come from mobile, and a lot of brands just have their desktop pop-up shortened out and they've increased the fonts for mobile. But we strongly don't recommend doing that. We recommend treating the mobile pop-ups as a completely separate pop-up and running A/B tests differently on that, because most of your traffic is going to come there. If you work one way, if you don't have time to do both, start with the mobile pop-up and then optimize it for desktop, because that's really where the traffic is, and that's where you want to optimize to. So, to summarize in this video, we've gone through 5 hacks that's going to help you get way more emails and way more SMS subscribers. If you found that useful, we share more tips on our free newsletter, theretentionnewsletter.com. And if you run an e-commerce brand and you need help with email marketing, you can book in a free audit with me. I'll walk through your email setup on the call with you, and we can point you in the right direction of what kind of things you need to do to get it to the highest level it can be. So, hope you found that useful, and have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya.